Good morning, everybody. It's 13 minutes past 7 o'clock right now. Welcome back to Iowa Live. Lou and Jackie here.
Good morning.
That time of the week when we visit with all kinds of animals from the Animal Rescue League of Iowa. And we have Emily Schultek here. She is a horse trainer with a funny-looking horse.
You don't say.
Yeah, how about that? But you brought in a really gorgeous rooster here.
He is a nice little guy. His name is Fuzzyfoot. He's about less than a year old, and he's been at the barn for a couple weeks now. He's looking for a new home and some hens to take care of.
There you go. He's been cockle-doodle-doing for the last, half hour or so. So now, is that a typical normal behavior, even though he's inside? Some people might have a question about that.
Yes. So if you live in Des Moines, you do have to kind of make sure it's going to be okay with your neighbors if you have a rooster, if they're going to be okay with the crowing.
There you go. All right. So now, is this animal available for adoption right now?
He is. Yeah. His adoption fee is $10, and you can make an appointment up at ARL Maine to meet him.
Okay.
Now, more and more people, I feel like, are getting chickens and roosters in their backyards and creating pens for them. Is there any special knowledge with this particular kind of rooster? Is there anything that we need to know to make sure that he's in the right space?
Not so much with this particular kind of rooster, but I would say his care is pretty typical to, how hens are.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Good to know.
Now, does he need to be with other roosters or hens or anything like that in order to be social?
It's usually better just to have one rooster with the hens, otherwise sometimes they can fight over the ladies. But yeah, he would definitely be happy if he had some girlfriends to hang out with.
All right, so maybe you have some hens at home that are laying eggs and need someone to look over them.
Yeah.
And this might be the perfect person.
Yes,
Love
he
it.
is.
Beautiful creature this morning.
Perfect,
Yes, he's a
awesome.
sweetie.
And at the main office of the Rescue League, correct?
Yeah, at the barn. Yep.
At the barn, at the big old barn. Now, speaking of big old barn, I got something else going on at the ARL we'll talk about here in just a couple of seconds, but I do believe we have a little kitty cat we want to make sure we try to get adopted as well. It's a horse. Okay, I'm sorry. It is a horse.
Yes.
Let's take a look at the horse. Let's take a look and see who we have here. Tell us who that is.
That's Lucy. She's a Mustang. We got her in last fall, and we've been working on ground manners and things with her and getting her socialized with more people, and she's become a real sweetheart, a real fast learner, so I think she'll make a really nice horse for somebody.
All right. What kind of process do you go through if somebody wants to get a horse, for example?
There is an application you have to fill out, and we'll make sure that the area is safe, the fences are safe, and they have shelter. So we'll either ask for pictures or do a site visit and just do an interview and make sure the level of the horse is going to match up with the level of the person.
Okay, so you don't just adopt a horse out without checking it out first.
Yeah, no, we want to make sure it's going to be a good match.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
Well, being a horse trainer, you'd be the expertise in handling that. But we also want to talk about Help a Horse Home Open House. What is that all about?
So we're partnered with the ASPCA, and they have this event every year to help raise awareness for rescue horses. So we're going to do that and just have people come and walk through the barn, have a drill team performance in the arena, which will be cool, so they can pet the horses. There will be a scavenger hunt for the kids. There will be some grooming stations and root beer floats, a whole bunch of fun stuff.
Do you feel like people are still surprised when they hear the Animal Rescue League? Normally you think cats and dogs. You don't necessarily always think roosters or horses that need some homes as well.
Yeah, that's why we're so happy to have this event, because the barn really does, need more exposure for a lot of people. So
right, and it needs exposure and also needs some items that people might not think about too. You might think of dog food or cat food, but you have some needs too in the barn, right?
Yeah, we can always use hay, horse bedding, good quality hay and horse bedding, muck forks, halters, all kinds of just typical horse items like that.
And speaking of food, barn food as in potbelly pig food.
Yes, potbelly pig food, chicken food, goat food. We get all kinds of stuff through there.
Wonderful.
So,
okay, so tell us about the blanket wash.
Yes, so if you have a horse and you've had a blanket on your horse all winter, it's probably kind of muddy right about now. So you can bring it in and we'll wash it for you for $10.
Oh, hey!
Perfect, yeah. Which is not an easy thing to do for a horse blanket.
Yes.
If you ever tried that at home before.
Probably don't want to put that in your own washer.
No, you don't. And you have the big enough washers to take care of the duty, right?
Yes, yep.
Okay.
And I love it. And you're also doing saddles, sounds like, as well. You can wash and dry per saddle, which is only $5. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
If you have some gear and want to give back to a wonderful cause and not have to worry about doing all the hard work, you guys are going to take care of it.
Heck yeah.
I love it.
And you always have fun fundraising events as well. And you have one coming up tomorrow we want to let people know about.
Yeah, the Cats and Mats tomorrow morning. It's going to be a yoga class with kittens, or the Corgi Chase also tomorrow night, 6 to 10. for the Corgi Chase at the Barnstormers game, which is going to be at halftime. Cats and Mats is going to be a yoga class with the ARL kittens that are adoptable. $15, and if you happen to fall in love with a kitten, I think the adoption fee is going to be reduced.
There you go.
Nice.
So you have a chance to socialize with them a little bit, then take them home
Yep.
afterwards too. And now let's move over and talk about the Corgi Chase again.
Yes.
Because that's going to be happening during the Barnstormer game
Yes.
tomorrow night, Jackie. And that's a pretty big deal here. Barnstormer is doing well.
Absolutely. It's always a great time when you come to the game, but then let's add in a couple of other fun promotions, and it doesn't get any better than when you have some wonderful family members bringing their corgis for the ultimate chase across the field.
Yeah, we're going to do the call again for the Corgi Chase. This is some of the most fun you can have out there because the Corgis have minds of their own, Jackie. It's always fun to try to figure out what is going on.
You never know exactly where they're going to go, and you see those little legs going across the green there, and always a great time.
I think that's Winston is the winner from last year. So we'll see if Winston comes back to try to defend his title, Jackie.
Perfect.
There it is. So what else is going on at the Rescue League? Want to make sure we touch base on. We got the Cats and Mats, we have the Corgi Chase, and we have Lucy available for adoption over at the Animal Rescue League. Now, you do have a bunch of different locations for the Rescue League, too, so just check out various parts of the city when you have them, right?
Yes, yep.
Okay, perfect. Now, Rescue League is located where?
The main is 5452 Northeast 22nd Street. We have a west location, a south location, and a city location. So I think all the little guys are down at south, all the hamsters and gerbils and stuff, but all the barn animals are going to be up at Main.
All right, so but this guy here, the rooster, is available for adoption, and that's at the barn at the main location,
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yep.
Fuzzy Feet, ARL-Iowa.org for more details on all the great things that this organization does on a regular basis. Thank you so much for joining us
being here.
today.
Yeah.
Good.